it's like this whole place has been forgotten to the world. There's a dead possum there on the floor. That's like all the keys that would have gone to various doors in this building. They were discovered after the place had closed, illegally left in here. Man, nobody goes here. I will say it again, rural spots just hit different. How's it going? Today we have another abandoned nursing home just out in the middle of rural nowhere, Kansas. So this one, what I could find about it said that it pretty much has closed and the building's been unused since 2011. However, the former owners, the business that owned it before, got like sued or had to pay some sort of like hefty fine because after it was closed and abandoned, there was like patient files just left out and open inside the building, which is some sort of violation. So that's the most notable thing I can find about the building. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what we'll see around here. If there was like patient files just left over, then who knows, maybe there'll be some stuff left in there too. There it is over there. Of course, the files were discovered back in like 2015 or so. The place was actually shut down, I think, in like 2011. Obviously, if you keep up with my channel, you'll know just a video or two ago I did another nursing home. That one was much bigger than this one. This one's not too big. I'm gonna go around back because that might be the only place there's an actual way in. So we can see inside. I don't see anything, but the building looks in good shape. Alright. Back here is where we're gonna have to hope something will get us in. That might be a way right there. Yeah, where that AC unit used to be. I could squeeze through that. If all else fails, I am gonna find something easier. If I can though, because that'd be really uncomfortable. Maybe we could get another door to open. How about that? See? Told you there might be an easier way. There goes the light. Need a flashlight now. And here's our washer room. Already this is looking like exactly like the other one from just a week or two ago. That's funny. And when I say like a week or two ago, I mean the video I literally just filmed like 45 minutes ago. Like that's just how I film my videos. Most of them are in like close proximity nowadays. Pretty standard like industrial business style washers and dryers here. All right. Now we're out into the main building itself. Already the kitchen looks to be kind of nice. The walls are really moldy though. That's pretty bad. Washing sinks and everything. Right here is where the main ovens probably would have been. They're not here anymore. And then like a storage pantry room. The nice little wallpaper decor still left up here. So I guess out here would have probably been where they ate. There's where someone tried to smash in over there. Look at that. Look at the glass just warped inward like that. It's hard to tell. It's like glass, only it's turned into like almost saran wrap. Well, they tied off that one shut, but the back door is just unlocked. I bet you they ate in this room, mostly because of the kitchen right over there. My flashlight just died. So I'm an idiot and I completely left my usual flashlight back at an abandoned middle school in KC that I always go to. I was left with just this one that has a tendency of just turning off when it needs to charge. So I guess I'm gonna have to bust out a different light here. I have another one that's not as strong, but it does the trick. Yeah. That'll do. Man, nobody goes here. Clearly nobody goes here. There's like spider webs everywhere. You wouldn't be able to see them on camera, but like, you can just tell there's like there's just no travel through here. That's why I love rural spots so much. They're just so secretive. Now, this is just, I don't know why, that's just like an iconic look to me. When you're looking down like the hall of like an old hospital nursing home style place like this, And just all the doors are just hanging open like that. That's weird. See the light thingies are like bed frames there? Yeah, there were lights. There's 2 of them. It's almost like the rooms were like a roommate or shared kind of deal. Well, that doesn't make sense. No nursing home would do that. That'd be like a privacy thing. It's really clean. It's moldy, but it's like clean, if that makes sense. That's amazing. That a place can be abandoned for, I guess by now that'd be like 12 or 13 years. And there still be like no vandalism or anything. I will say it again, rural spots just hit different. Look at that light, that red light. I wonder if that would light up and alert people if someone was in here in like this senior citizens bathroom and they needed help. Why is it that every nursing home seems to just look the same to me? This once again reminds me of so many others I've been to. This is like what, the 4th or 5th one I've ever found? Still looks the same as the first. Except this one's in good condition, structure-wise. I just noticed all the rooms have this light fixture thing up there. Wonder what that was for. Wonder how you even like controlled it, because I just see basic light switches. What would that have been? Either like a stand for an old security camera, or maybe even a little TV, I don't know. It's a shame there isn't more left over here. Bet you the rest of it was all cleared out once it was found that all the patient files and stuff were still here. I didn't think I was gonna find any decent info on this place. Like, I could tell from satellite views when I saw it that it was probably some sort of nursing home, because they all just kind of have that look to them. When I actually plugged in like the address and got a name for it, and then found that article about the patient files being here, I was like, oh wow, maybe this will be a good one. Otherwise, it's like this whole place has been forgotten to the world. And then we got an old phone. That thing almost looks like a rotary phone. See that there? Almost looks like you could just spin that around. There's no buttons or anything, so it would have just probably went to like the main office or whatever. Like I said, this place isn't huge, so we've already seen about half of it at this point. There's just another branch on down that way. Oh, I just noticed that. That's gross. There's a dead possum there on the floor. And that right there is like the front door. Oh, here it is. Administrator. That looks oddly new, doesn't it? But like that little added wall there. This is back in the old times, back before everything was online. Put your time off requests and stuff like that through paper and just left them in the boss's office. What's this right here? It's even a Bible. That's a whistle. I'm not gonna blow it though, because that'd be gross. Activities room. Not much activities that I can see, but it was probably like a lounge room. Probably played like card games and whatever in here. All right, here's the second half of it over here. Probably gonna be like a copy of what we just saw. If I somehow live to be like an old age, I can imagine myself just spending my final days here at a cozy little place like this, telling all my other neighbors and roommates and whoever about all this crazy stuff I once did like 60 years ago. Only for me, I'll have footage to prove it. Got some decorative drawings here on this wall. You already know that's like hand painted. It's really nice. Look at all the keys. That's like all the keys that would have gone to various doors in this building, just left right here on the counter. What do you think of that? She's got these little side wings that kind of string out behind it. Medical records, east side. Wonder if that's from whatever investigation had to have taken place just for them to find out there were records left in here. The last room in the hall. And we've basically seen kind of all of it now. Man, if I lived in a small town like this, this would so just be like my little hangout spot. Alright, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret to the game right here. The whole thumbnail game as far as abandoned places go. If I can get a good exterior shot, that usually winds up being it. But if it's just a little neighborhood place like this, it's just like a little single-story building with no grand like front facade or anything, then more often than not, I'm just gonna try to get like a down hall look, kind of like that way or something. But I may try to get this like front office into the mix, you know? Like this little front desk area. See that right there? This may just wind up being the thumbnail. We'll see. Wow, look. I just found the very bucket that says Med Records. So, who knows? That right there may have been the very tray that they were discovered after the place had closed, like illegally left in here. Like, let's just see if we could walk out the front door. There's one. And there's two. It does lock back up though. So we are lucky that the back door was unlocked somehow. See, like, this would be a boring thumbnail. You know what I'm talking about? Once you get into like the YouTube game, you find out just how important that kind of thing is. I filmed some videos that I thought were just absolute bangers from awesome locations, yet the video never did that great because I forgot to get like a good thumbnail, just silly stuff like that. It's so hot out here that I just want to get into my car where there's AC, but thanks so much for watching. That was yet another abandoned nursing home from rural Kansas. Cool story behind this one. Cool that it's still just so unknown and just forgotten out here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another Kansas video next week.